Welcome to No Excuses. My name is MaryFran. This is my place to talk about weight loss, life, fitness, being amazing. So let's get to it. And there is a dog. I see you. So I've actually been thinking for a long time about the 75 hard and the Project 50. I actually knew about the 75 hard a long time ago. I was reading a blog about somebody that actually was doing it. And I was like, man, that sounds awesome. But then when I read the rules, I'm like, oh man, I just don't know, because I just don't know if I have the time to commit to do that. And I didn't want to set myself up for failure. So fast forward some time and I actually started seeing people talking about the Project 50. And I looked at it and I was like, yeah, I could probably do that. But there was like one thing that scared me, and that was the 1 hour a day for the skills. I actually already struggle with trying to find the hour to exercise. Where in the world would I find an hour for the skill? So I just kept pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing it off. And I just recently decided that, hey, it's time to do it. I can adjust and change things a little bit to make it work for me so that I can be successful, because there's no point in starting something that I am not going to be successful at. Now, I agree it needs to be hard, but it needs to be attainable too. So I'm changing my rules a little bit, and I have actually decided to start this today, March 1st. So there's a couple different rules and things that go with this. And the first one is that you need to wake up before 8 o'clock every morning. Not a problem. Gonna keep this one. I wake up by 5 every morning anyway. I actually wish I could sleep longer, but that's not how it goes. The second thing is that you have an hour of routine in the morning with no distractions. And I actually do have a pretty good routine. I'm working on adjusting it since we just had a change of routines, but I'm pretty good about this with no social media and everything like that. So I'm good with that one. They want you to read 10 pages daily. No problem. No problem. I'm an avid reader. I have a book with me like all the time, so not a problem. The next one is to follow a healthy diet. And I actually do this. I am going to continue doing the Weight Watchers, which is basically a calorie counting type thing, except that it's not calories, you're counting points, which are all calculated by them. So I'm going to do that. I'm planning on following that. Everything is good. And then they want us to track our progress. Now, I already track everything, so that's a good thing. And I just made up a spreadsheet for this to track also. So that brings me to the next one, which is to exercise an hour a day. I am actually going to adjust this one because I think that our bodies need a little bit of a break. So I am aiming for an hour, 5 days a week. It doesn't have to be one continuous hour. Like this morning, I did 25 minutes this morning. I'm going out and I'm doing some walking and stuff after the fact, so I'm getting in the rest of my time later. Total of an hour. The difference for me is I'm only doing it 5 days a week, and the other two I'm just doing 20 minutes because I think your body needs that little bit of break from it. So 20 minutes. That could be walking with the dog, it could be a hike, it could be an exercise video, whatever. The last one is the skills, and I think the skill is awesome, and I am learning to knit because I actually am going to be learning to spin here soon because we want to do some she Angora. Look it up. It is a dog fur wool. Who knew this was such a thing? So I am learning a new skill, but I'm going to only aim for 2 hours a week because I think I can do that. It would still be a stretch and it would still push me, but I think I can manage that one. To make up the difference of those hours, I am going to be doing writing. I actually have a book published on Amazon, and I have 2 or 3 other books halfway written, and I want to finish them. So my goal is 5,000 words a week. And that, my friends, is my Project 50. I'm going to do it for 50 days. I'm starting today on March 1st. This will take me to April 19th. Let's see how it goes. And I'm going to encourage you. Pick up your own Project 50. Tweak it, adjust it, make it yours, and then do it. No excuses.